Welcome to the ManTFup Podcast. Lenny, super excited. Today we have with us our girl Krystal Tini. No, that is not just a fancy Instagram name. That is your actual government God-given family name. Is Krystal Tini.
Italian family name, 100% Italian.
I love it.
Teenies.
I 100, and you are actually physically, literally, she just says little tiny thing. I 1000% thought it was going to be an Instagram name. So I was like, what's your name? And you were like, no, that is my name. Now, Lenny, you put this together. So welcome, Krystal.
Thank you guys for having me, both of you.
To the Man Cave, fresh in from Philly. Yeah.
40-degree Philly, not happy about it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Happy to be here.
Welcome to
82 and sunny.
Florida, right?
82 and sunny, no masks.
I know.
Lenny,
We can go to any restaurant we want to.
It's bizarro world. Coming here from.
Well, I know, and I know you and Lenny were actually talking about that before we started recording. You know, the fact that if you haven't been out of Florida, which I honestly, I went to Boston over the summer for my big fat Greek wedding, but that was the first time that I had traveled in almost 18 months, right? Because I was in Seattle right before lockdown. I was in Seattle in December of 2019, right in, top of 2020. And then by the end of February, early March, literally I was broadcasting my radio show from my closet. On Miami Beach, straight up. I was in the closet. So I hadn't really been anywhere else. And luckily when I went home to Boston, it was, summer and things were pretty open to some degree, but I left and 3 days later, they were back to the mask mandate or whatever.
Yeah, God, you missed that.
Yeah, and that's actually kind of what inspired Lenny to create the ManTFup Podcast, was just all the craziness of the last, 18 months in particular, but really probably
Yeah, well, that's my
decade.
My feeling on American, and we need to man the fuck up. That goes without saying. The podcast is giving me a voice that I haven't had before. So
that you haven't had before, or
all right,
the larger platform.
Listen, I've always had the voice. I'm just putting it out there.
Thank you.
But
didn't mince words.
Krystal came across our company Instagram at some point a few years ago. So that's how I had first met or was introduced to Krystal on that thing. And then over the last year and a half, she comes through our feed and I've been following and watching and she's inspiring because she's very healthy and she's very in tune with her body and energy and that's a lot of what what's going on right now is they're how I feel about energy. I'm not a God guy. I'm not I'm an energy guy, and they're fucking with that. But so that's kind of how it came. And I noticed recently that she was a little fed up and was like, I'm done with this. I wanted to just stop. And that's when I reached out to her and said, hey, we're doing this podcast. We're trying to find some middle ground and bring some people back to sanity, or, it's not even, to me, it's not even about convincing you about what you believe is not normal. It's about being able to sit here and have a conversation with you and not fighting with you. There's no
saying you as a me, or are we talking about you, the collective?
Well, apparently it's the collective.
Okay, the collective. Yeah. And then also the they, because
I wouldn't point.
I don't know if you both know the same they when you reference they. I don't know if your they is the same as my they. I just know they is out there, and I would really like to know if somebody can please identify they. I thought DJ Khaled got close at one point, and then he just never really
got the they.
He never really pinpointed who exactly they were.
Well, it depends who you're talking to, because they and them could mean a lot of different things in today's day and age.
That's a whole other conversation. That's a whole other conversation.
When you say they, we're not referring to you theys. We're referring to.
We're not referring to our non-binary friends and family. Okay. I think honestly that Lenny and Krystal probably have a lot more in common right off rip than I have.
You never know.
No, and that's why we're going to have this incredible conversation. I don't know if there's words that I can or cannot use.
I'm sure Krystal likes athleisure wear. You like athleisure wear?
I do. Why? Was that like a
Because
trigger
he
word?
didn't he really. No, it's not. I'm clearly a fan. But I was referencing it as athleisure wear, and he was like, "You mean leggings?" And I was like, "We have a name for it now. Once you cross over a certain price point, it changes." You know what I'm saying?
I did.
When Lululemon came in the picture, it became athleisure wear. When,
Okay.
you know,
$128 for a pair of leggings. That's athleisure.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
when Moncler,
That's kind.
Yeah.
when they start selling this stuff, we've crossed over.
Yeah.
Well, no, because that was a thing. Like dudes,
So look, you guys have something in
we
common.
do. Like, but like 4 or 5 years ago, men were like, ladies, put in a little more effort. Leggings don't count as clothing.
They do now.
Yes,
100%.
they most
Yeah.
6
definitely-
years. It's been in the Webster dictionary for 6 years. Okay.
It has.
I made her look it up. I'm like, when did it become a
Yes,
word?
because he really did not think that. And I was like,
I didn't think it was a word. I thought you made it
we
up.
do a lot of,
My line, my soul wear is athleisure wear. It's a really cute, the one that I had on today.
Mhm.
Really feminine sweat outfit, and
Mhm.
that
I
shit-
feel you.